Okay. Yet. Barbaric. Not barbaric. Why not? Mm-mm-mm-mm. Yeah, yeah, male. Duh. Negro. Negro. No, dude, you'll be perfect and you're in the sandy country. You need to be a Negro. Yeah, huge. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, yumph. Go. You seem like a yumph kind of guy.
The gods are watching. Death is coming.
Cut me down, please. Death is coming.
The gods are watching. Cut me down. Please cut me down. Death is... The gods are watching. Cut me down. Please, death is coming. Death.
Cut me down, please.
There's 4 voice selections. What the fuck? I'm here. I'm just watching. Maybe you need to like, maybe you need to enable it again or something. I don't know.
During the year of the Cobra,
Grim, there's two people here. Uh. Because reasons. God knows. Oh, there's only one person now. God knows, man. You're gonna have to just run around and click on everything, basically. If it's anything like Ark, you're gonna have to like click on like once you picked up like some wood and some stone or something, you're gonna build like a little shitty pickaxe or a hatchet or some shit and try like pressing E or something on the ground or like punching a rock, I guess. There you go, you're picking up rocks. Yeah. You have a thing? Hold on, I'm just tying back in. An axe. Okay. Yeah, but where the fuck does he keep it? Up its ass? Yeah, it will do. I don't know, it's, yeah. Jump middle mouse button? Yeah, because you've not got a shield, that's why, you fucking muppet. No. Nice. You're a basic true dick. Yeah. You might, you know, I don't think you can throw it, but even if you could, just think you've only got one, so you're gonna have to go pick it up where it lands. And you know, if you don't kill it in one shot, you're gonna have to, you know, go and pick it off the animal while it's still, you know.
We hear the skittering of their paws outside the ruins, and their howls.
That would not end well, really, would it? Let's think just.
The men are
Yeah.
crafting rudimentary weapons and torches from the loose stones and rough plants that dot this place. I've yet to meet a beast that liked fire, or the bite of the axe.
Yeah, stuff like that's pretty cool. Here, look. No, you had to swallow a dick. But But yeah, I can't help feel like when Conan first came out that Conan was literally basically Ark, because Ark still has its, background story mode and everything, And because honestly, I don't really care because it's a good, base for a game. You have the bit of building, you have how destruction of rocks and trees work and stuff like that, and grass. How the basic gear starts and stuff like that. Take your hands, make a cup, and then pee into them. It'll be where it's wet. Mm-hmm. There's nothing worse than when you're first starting out in an arc and you finally think you're getting somewhere, yeah? And then you run through like a bush and then there's like 5 velociraptors there just like, hello? Yeah. Or even or even worse if there's like a T-Rex or something, or like a saber-tooth or something, because you're never getting away from those. Yeah, it does. I think that's one thing they have to get, right in Ark and, Conan and, like, obviously Atlas and stuff is, the basic punching and stuff, They have to make that right because that is, like, the very basics of the game, Mhm. Yeah. You're probably just, dying of thirst at the same time, But yeah, it's going to happen a lot to start with probably because just like Ark and Atlas, until you get like a little house or something, with a bed that you can respawn at, it's yeah. Nice. At least you should be able to. I'm not sure if it's going to be like Ark, because in Ark you can build sleeping bags and beds. Sleeping bags you can place anywhere, yeah. And they're like a 1 or 2 time use sort of thing. But a bed that you place on like a foundation sort of thing, that's like a permanent thing until you obviously destroy it or something. Or woof, that's smoky. That's one smoky fire. Yeah, that was definitely a bit of a wet log I threw on. Oh yeah, it's a wet loggen. Ja, jagenbergen. punch trees and stuff like that. You'll probably get them from there as well. Yeah. Maybe you'll need to craft a hatchet or something first before you can do it off trees. Yeah, so you need fine branches to make more branches. Yeah. Go for it. Yeah, anywhere. I mean, to be honest, I'd try and find some water first. Hello. I did it again. God knows. Maybe it needs to be on the floor. Like a man-made floor, not like a... Yeah, you're probably gonna have to pick a direction and just try and run that way as fast as possible, to be honest. Because once you found water, you know, maybe you can get a bedroll down there, and you'll probably be able to find your previous body, you know that, right? Yeah. How the fuck do I get to YouTube again on here? No, I'm just thinking. Yeah, they definitely are, don't worry. No, I'm trying to figure something out. Try to find the fucking YouTube app on this TV, but I can't fucking find it. No, find the actual YouTube app itself. Yeah, on my phone. Oh, I found it. No, I was going to put you on the TV instead of the phone. Animals. Animals. You have to use your hatchet or pickaxe. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, go for it. Why not? Uh, you got this. Don't worry. You got this. Uh huh. Uh huh. You'll need a pickaxe or an axe to chop the body up. Mm-hmm. You need to like, drag it onto it, I think, onto the weapon. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, because different types of arrows and stuff, and yeah, I guess that makes sense. Mm-hmm. You drain stamina, I think, while shooting your drawing back the bow. So holding it back for a long time, like in Red Dead, will fuck you up. Cook it. Yeah. Yeah, it's honestly the easiest thing to do at the start. Also, I'm not going to be sure that this is the exact same as Ark and Atlas, but one thing that might help you at the start if you're looking for like easy fish, like easy sort of food and stuff, is fish. Like getting in the water and stabbing some fish up and shit. I want to see it like right on the edge of the water, right on the edge of the water, and then build like a little dock out over the water. Some games have like a quick pickup thing, gives you like 30 seconds to pick it back up again. Yeah. Can I tell you a tip right now? Yeah. If you want to build like a 2x2 nice and close to the water, start kind of hold the foundation out in your hands here, but without placing it. Yeah. Stand by roughly where you want it. Look on the screen where the edge of the foundation is. Go back one more. Yeah. So where the inside one would be that was sunk under the ground. Yeah. Go back one more than that. And then place that one, snap the one that you would have been the second one you placed, and then snap the one that will be right next to the water. So they'll actually be above the sand. Right, next time you get a foundation, hold it and tell me and I'll kind of talk you through it, okay? Oh yeah, it's just like Ark and stuff, dude, honestly. So when you have 5 foundations, let me know, okay? Yeah, that's one thing that's funny in Ark is you see like there's a kangaroo and the kangaroo is literally like you can ride in the pouch of the kangaroo. Remember, you're going to need walls as well and a roof and a door and shit afterwards. Yeah, but you don't want animals to, like, the monsters and shit to come and get you, though, do you? Okay. Right, go to the water's edge, like where you were originally. Right. Leave the foundation so it is like perfectly straight to you. Oh, so you can raise it up. See, you just raised it up just then. But so if imagine you can't raise it up, put it at like one height and leave it, yeah. And now, well, I can. You're still moving it around for me. Okay. Yeah. So imagine you took like a side step to the right, sort of like the width of that foundation, yeah. And then do like another one. That's where you start. Because you can raise it, just take the one step to the right, basically, and then you can place that one there. Like get that one the right height, and then place the one to the left of it. You've not raised it at all yet. Waiting. Yeah. I think so. Always make sure to raise it a little bit, and then so you can see where the edge is, and then you can always lower it a little bit more, Maybe too high, I don't know, off the floor. And then you could use that one foundation that sort of sticks out from it, yeah? You could use that as your, like, how would I say it? As your, like, your doorway sort of thing, I don't know. All I know is I would have put the fire outside on the floor first, on the sand. Mm-hmm. We're fine. Did you see the photo? Did you see the? No, you just paused it. No, it's paused. I got a big flashing pause emblem. Oh, you're back, yeah. Sorry. I'm just trying to get comfortable. Oh, Mike and Judith used to have some really nice, like, big pillows, yeah? They used to have some, like, really, big pillows on, like, the couch and stuff, yeah? That were, like, really comfortable, because it was, like, one huge pillow that was, like, like, always conforms to you, no matter how you sat on it. And I think they kind of, like, got rid of them and they've got a bunch of, like, well, not small ones now, but, like, what you'd say would be a normal pillow, yeah? But the trouble is they're nowhere near as comfy, and as soon as you move, they all start, like, like, coming out from under each other. So you sort of, like, if you, like, lean too far to, like, one side or something, they'll be like... But what you might want to make, I know this works in Arc really well and Atlas, yeah, is you might want to build, like, a foundation next to your house or something, yeah, or, like, just down the beach, yeah, and almost put, like, just, like, a wall on it, if that makes sense, like, or, like, a doorway, yeah. So if animals chase you, they're big animals, you can, like, lure them basically to the, to this, to your trap almost, and then go through it and then, like, stab them or shoot them from the other side, from inside the trap. We always called them bait boxes in Arc or Atlas. Because you use the human as the bait to get them to come to the box, and then you just jank the fuck out of them. What? Yeah, you want to make sure that outer face faces outwards, unless you want the wood on the outside and the stone on the inside. Is there a way to cycle through it so you can place windows as well, or do you have to craft a window separately, or a door? Oh, yeah. At least I know in Ark and Atlas you're going to need to find metal. I'm not sure what it's going to be like in here. That's a shit. God knows. God knows. Maybe we need to press and hold, I don't know. Wee ba 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 da boop. I should hope so. The Rufuses. One mod that we were trying to get working and like trying to get to people to develop is, in Ark and Atlas and stuff, how you can usually have, and I'm assuming this is where you could have like, in Ark it was like thatch, wood, stone, metal sort of thing, yeah? But in Atlas it was like stone, thatch, stone, wood, stone, yeah, there was no metal walls. But one thing that was pretty cool was I can't remember how I was gonna the mismatching of like things, like using like wooden frames and stone window frames and stuff like that, mate. You know what I mean? That was pretty cool. That's one thing in Atlas that everybody fucked up in Ark to start with, because in Atlas it's effectively, the Atlas is built as like, effectively the Earth is dying sort of thing, yeah? And it's like these sort of basically snow globes of, sections of Earth that get sent up into space sort of thing, so all the water is, pure and, not salty. And then as soon as everyone goes on to Atlas, to start with, yeah? Literally, the first thing everyone does when you get thirsty was go and drink out the ocean, not thinking, oh shit, this is actually an ocean now, isn't it? Not just water. It's like, congratulations, you dehydrated yourself even more. What are you placing on the corner of the building? Stairs? Oh yeah, this looks like stairs. Yeah, the one thing I like in Atlas's building compared to Ark is, like, in Ark you'd have to learn, like walls, roofs, windows, window frames, doors, door frames, and stuff like that, yeah? Whereas in Atlas you just craft a wall and then you basically just press T and it will toggle you through between, like, a wood wall, a window frame, a wood half wall, a wood fence, all this sort of thing, Which makes it honestly so nice, because you then, for roofs and like stairs, you can, depending on what resources you want, you can either build like, effectively like a stone ramp, and either turn that into like a ramp, or like have it into like look like stairs or like a stone roof sort of thing. This monster's coming right down to you, isn't it? Oh, spoilers, thanks. But yeah, also one thing that you might want to look into, I'm not sure how it's going to be in this as well, would be... What the fuck is going on with the fire? Oh, it's just really taking off right now. would be like a furnacey sort of thing. Does that make sense? Because that's really good for cooking meat on as well. And something potentially to store your meat in, because, you know, you don't want your meat and stuff to go bad really fast. Although I do hate how they lock sometimes, like, you know, the fruit, the food, preserving bins and stuff like that. They lock them behind levels and stuff, you know? I find that just so fucking annoying, because, like, okay, great, you know, once I hit level 40, I won't be starving as much, you know, but until I hit level 40, I can't go do as much building or crafting or, you know, adventuring, because I'm literally having to, like, eat 24/7, you know? Mhm. Nah, you're good. Neuronix online. Yeah. I did send him a message like yesterday or the day before or whatever, and I asked, I was like, "Did you die? Did you know you didn't come to see us tonight?" Ew, Eddie. I literally just heard, like, you know, like the really wet fart. The dog just farted. It was like a real, like, you know, like wet fart, like a. Why do you sound so weirded out by that? Have you never heard a dog fart before? Yeah, dogs fart. Get used to it. Some dogs fart a lot. Oh yeah. Oh, that was cool how you managed to jump over that wall. I like little things like that. Like the grappling hooks in Atlas are really good because you can like pull like you know, like floating like rubbish and like with like aka rubbish like flotsam and jetsam. Like you can pull that out of the ocean, or you can like pull yourself up onto like a roof or something. But also what you can do with them, we learned as well, was you can basically, for example, we're trying to get a resource that's on a cliff edge or whatever, yeah. I can basically like throw my grappling hook into you and like let more rope out, so if you fall off, I can like pull you back up. It sounds really stupid, but it is actually so fucking useful. You know what I mean? Like kind of like the lasso warrior in some ways in Red Dead, but you know, as soon as you get lassoed in Red Dead, there should be an option when you lasso somebody that like you lasso them and then you have to like yank the rope to make them fall over or something. You know what I mean? Because that would be cool if you could actually like lasso people, like, you know, and like try stuff like that, like lower them down. But I suppose there's no resources on cliff edges, is there? There's always a way down to them, just because of how, you know, dynamic and stuff story mode is. Yeah, the Atlas skill tree is a little bit complex because you have like effectively the general skill tree, yeah, and then from in there you'll unlock like seamanship and stuff, which will give you progress to more deeper boats. You'll also have like a weapon skill tree, and you have to unlock them all from like different skill trees and shit like that. Whereas Ark is like one huge long page of like saddles and stuff like that, and crafting and food and cooking and shit. Nah, I hate that. Mhm. I'm not sure if you've realised this, but maybe when you go into single player in Conan, like you can turn up like resource gain rate and stuff, which might help you if you're just trying to like just play around. I don't want to say dick around, but you know what I mean. Now, I had some friends and stuff who played a bit of Conan, but they all seem to just die out of it after like a month or so at most. But yeah, visually, like with the HUD layout and everything, the inventory sort of style, it is literally just like Ark, because I'm not going to say Atlas because Atlas wasn't out at this point, because Atlas is literally like a Ark 2.0, if that makes sense. But it is literally an Ark, and it's like so many games copy that very simple layout, and it's because it's good, isn't it? Though that's the thing. I like Ark for the dinosaurs. But you can kind of do that in this, though, can't you? No, is it what? They limited it quite well. Yeah. And then it's really easy to headshot them. Honestly, I did have I have to say, I did have a black midget at one point. Well, not midget, but like smaller than normal. And there's some raids and stuff that we went on because this was on like an actual like PvP official server thing. Yeah. I did like in certain situations when the requirements did fit it. If I was laying on a certain patch under a tree at night or something, I would just like strip down as much as possible. And obviously, like like your cloth drawers that you get, sort of will cover your dick, basically. I'd just paint those all black so they'd match my skin, and I'd literally just lie there, like. And half the time, if people see you naked like that and it's like laying perfectly still, they'll literally probably, even if they do spot you, they'll probably just think if people have already been fighting and dying and stuff in that area that they know of, they'll probably just think you've been like a dead body that's been looted, or somebody's died and come picked up all their loot, sort of thing. Oh, this fucking big dude. Because that's probably all they're wearing. Maybe you damaged most of it. Yay! Nice. Hey. I wouldn't. Oh, I've just seen you put your bed next to a window. Yeah, stuff like that isn't good because certain. I don't know what it is like in this. You know, I can't really speak for it, but like certain animals will like be able to hit through partially through windows. Yeah. So you could all of a sudden lose your bed out of nowhere. It also makes shooting out of a window harder because you know it's raised up. I'd literally try and ram it in as much of a corner next to just some blank walls as much as possible. Yeah, if you ever do play, want to play some Arc RP, you know, that's what Arc RP, Conan RP, you know, I know a lady and her friend and stuff like that. He'll take you in. I mean, yeah, you might get like roped into having like gang sex with them, but because that's kind of RP they're all into. Yep. Hey. Then you need another ceiling as well, like a flat ceiling, remember, for the middle bit. I doubt there is. I'm in Ark and Atlas and all these other games very similar to like, you know, basically the same building as this. I've never seen a pyramid bit. That's why if you want a pyramid roof, you have to start at like a six wide or whatever. No, five. Yeah, right. Yeah, six. So then you know you go six, and then when you go up, it goes to four, and then yeah. Mhm. But yeah, you always get those people in the big tribes who are like leeches, like you were saying earlier, and shit. You know, like I was saying as well when we were talking about like, stuff. Also, what are you getting from the stone? Are you literally just getting stone, or are you getting like stone and flint sort of thing? Okay. Maybe try hitting like with a pickaxe and then like maybe with an axe and see what does what, you know? But I'm not seeing anything funny happen yet. I'm waiting. Oh, what the fuck? Well, that's a really weird climbing animation when you climb onto the roof. Is that what you were laughing at? I just saw you fuck up the roof. You place it, then you place a flat ceiling or like what it might be called a floor in there. I don't know. Mhm. Yeah, it wouldn't take much, would it really? Yeah. Although I'm disappointed you don't have a door out that goes like close to the ocean, with like a little like balcony area. No, where's that gone? There it is. You sure it's not a hair? That would make sense. Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. It's fine. I believe you. But yeah, one platform sort of structure piece that we were hoping would get added to the Ark or Atlas at some point would be like, almost like a gravel floor, so that you could put them around your building and they kind of, because on stone and wood you make you're almost like no sound when you're slowly sort of thing, yeah. But on gravel, you'd still make noise sort of thing. But one thing, I don't know if you know this about like what back in like the Western and stuff, they had things with musical floorboards. Because somebody made the joke once on Reddit that's about them about you know oh, imagine having like a one squeaky plank in your bar, which would then yada 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 yada, you know what I mean, sort of thing. So when the new patrons come in, be like, oh, you stepped on the thing, that means you have to pay full price, sort of thing, yeah. But when your regulars come in, you give them like 70% if they don't step on it. Which is kind of strange, but yeah. I am ready. Mhm. Mhm. Oh yeah. Sorry if you heard that. I was just scratching my ear. Give it a minute. Give it a minute. Uh-huh. Yeah, I can see. Uh, What do you want about? Hello? No? The stream stopped though. Ah, okay. Righty ho, righty ho. Grimble is the fucking gay. Maybe you're gonna need like a carving station or something. What are you doing climbing on all the pillows, you silly doge? He's literally like, he's so, I want to say annoying, but he is sometimes, because he doesn't, when he gets comfortable, our dogs sort of like, they rub around on their blanket, go in circles and stuff, yeah? But he'll get comfortable and then be like, oh no, this isn't any good anymore. And then stand up and go like pile on all more pillows and walk around and like push all the pillows everywhere. Like, and they're like all over the floor, like fucking down the stairs, fucking on the ceiling. And then he finally lies down, but he doesn't lie down on any of the spots that he was all like messing up. Which is a bit like, you know what I mean? There you go. I told you it'd be something like a, you know, carving table or something, didn't I? Chop around. Chop up, and get down. Yeah. But yeah, sorry if I wasn't replying to you then. I was just kind of getting so comfortable and the headset kind of just like came off my head, basically, you know what I mean? And then I was just sat and I heard a faint little noise and I sort of like looked at Eddie and he was like eyes closed. And then I was like, oh shit, it's Grim. Right, I think I may just disappear for a second though, take him out for his last, you know, walk or toilet break for the night. Before he gets, because he's partially awake or something, I don't know, maybe just see if he's, you know, see if he needs the toilet. So at least when I do go to bed, you know, he's not like at like 10 minutes later, like, oh, can I go to the toilet? But I'll probably be back in, I want to say not long, but it could end up being like 5 minutes. Yeah, I'll be back in a minute. Thank you. Oh yeah. Cool beans. Cool beans. Cool beans. No. I can't see the TV. No reason. Just give me like 1 minute. Yeah. Dog's just like standing here behind me like, what you doing? He's so strange. I saw it just as I was coming back as I put the headset up and stuff. I did see you like placing a table or something, I think. Turn that off. Alright, give us the house tour then. Come on, I want to start. We need to start from the very outside. Like, come on, MTV, welcome to my cribs. Come on, let's see. But you're not giving me the guided tour. I want it like MTV Cribs. Looks good. Looks good. Is that like your wood table? Nah. That's another thing I fucking hate, like a chair. Like, it's a chair. It's not like it gives you any fucking like special bonuses or buffs or anything. It's a chair. See, some people I know would be like so triggered by like the grass sticking through the foundation and stuff. Look under the table. No, the outside looks good. And in the corner by the bed as well, there's a little bit. Yeah, usually you can sometimes pick stuff like that up, but yeah, like, well, I'm watching it on like a fucking like 50-inch TV, so you know, I'm gonna see every pixel. Those climbing animations to get on the roof are a bit fucking weird, to be honest. Like it's like you're climbing a ladder, but you're like climbing a sheer wall. Right. Do you know what your next challenge is with your spear? Take it out and throw it straight up in the sky and try and catch it. Yeah, you can do that in Ark and Atlas as well. But the trick is you're not allowed to let it hit the ground, though. Yeah. Do you have like? Is it just an insta throw in this, or is it like you can charge it up, sort of thing? Yeah. I can see you looking. Oh, your spear nearly killed you. Yeah, it helps when you throw it like a bit of an arc, if some way, so you know where when you throw it, like you can run forward to catch it. Also, I think I'm not sure. You may have figured this out already, but there's going to be like some benches that you have to craft certain things at benches and stuff. Okay. Yeah, I'm just yeah. Don't know. There's some little things in games like Atlas and Ark that I really like, and one of the mods for the Bastion's Keep mod, which is all like castle-y sort of objects and stuff like that, and themed objects, yeah? in Ark. One of the things they had was like a little archery board, yeah. Like an archery target, and it had like a little chalky board sort of thing next to it, and whatever you shot, it would count your your last 3 hits sort of thing. So you could kind of have like, how you start at like darts, you start at like 500 and sort of like work your way back sort of thing or whatever, yeah. You could kind of do stuff like that or whatever, But one of the things that can be fun to do in there is to like actually drain your stamina, like by eating like something that would drain your stamina, or you know what I mean. So it's like your aim isn't like perfectly straight sort of thing. So it actually becomes more about timing and skill rather than just pointing and clicking. Also doing it like with varying distances as well, that can be fun, because so many people, if you're like right 10 meters in front of it, you'll hit the bullseye every single time, but then when you actually push the distance out to like a certain foundation or something, because what we would do is we'd put like a foundation with like a half wall, so you have to basically you walk up against the half wall and you have to stand there, because if you crouch, you're like that half wall thing, there's a way to get like a half wall to be like more of like a 3/4 wall, if that makes sense, with a few little snapping tricks and stuff like that. So if you crouch, it can't actually shoot basically, so there's no way that you can cheat sort of thing. Although we did host like an archery competition once, and we did have somebody try and cheat it, by the way that they would fire their bow, but at the last second they'd sort of point up a little bit to shoot the bow or like the arrow off into the distance, and they had somebody else who was sort of like hiding in amongst the houses trying to shoot onto the archery board. But it's kind of a giveaway, because the arrows go straight into the board normally, and this like second arrow, the first one like the guy fired, the second one, which they obviously cheated on, was stuck in the board at like a fucking like 45-degree angle. It's like, that seems smart, which is a pretty, but the reason I think people cheated is because we used effectively like, I don't want to say admin commands and stuff like that, but it was like an admin generated reward, to generate players together and get some like rivalry and competitions going, We also did use admin commands once as well to spawn in like some of the trophies and little items that you can pick up in game, like certain skulls that you can't get from anything else apart from killing like a mega boss, and made like put them in chests and stuff around the map, and made like a scavenger hunt sort of thing. That was quite fun because it took people hours and hours and hours. Well, not hours and hours and hours, but probably like 2.5 hours. But when the map's huge, like Red Dead sort of size, and we limited it to teams of like 2 people and stuff like that. But that's another thing. We're pretty sure people were cheated because they would have told their when they found it or whatever. Maybe after like 5 minutes after they found it, they'd tell their like their friends or something who were on a different team. So when we did it in the future, we basically limited it to like 2 people from like each tribe sort of thing. So you nominate like in like Hunger Games, you nominate your best players sort of thing. Because it wasn't just like go to these coordinates and try to find it within this area. There were some of them that were like riddles and stuff, So it also showed like map knowledge and stuff like that, which was kind of fun. But yeah, like, I love Ark. I love Atlas more than Ark, but it's that game that you kind of have to sink, to get anywhere, you kind of have to sink a shitload of hours into it. Does that make sense? Which I like, but I also don't like, because if you do want to play something, play something else or just play it a bit more casually, it can really fuck you over, can't it? What did you do? You would have clicked like an info thing or something. There's sometimes like a hotkey you can press for that in like when you're in your inventory. I know there is in Ark and Atlas, This may be really silly, but when you're back in game, like actually not in the menu, just press like backspace. I don't know if that does anything in this, but that's one of the commands in Arc that will show you stuff like that. You know, like remove limited things from the HUD. Do you know one thing I wish they'd have in settings menus? Yeah, is you know how you've got like your you in Windows and stuff. You've got like your reboot from a certain date and everything. Yeah, and stuff like that. I wish they'd have something like that. So if you accidentally tick the setting and then you accidentally ticked another, which you have no idea what it was. You know, to revert to 5 minutes ago. You know. Because so many times I think people just click a few settings and then we're like, oh shit, I didn't mean to. I meant to change one thing, but I've changed like 3 things or something like that. Or because default, if you've made like other custom bindings throughout the time, you know, that'll get rid of all of them, wouldn't it? As well, it's just yeah, that should. Hey, stop it. It would definitely be like a hotkey that you press, like a toggle on-off thing, then rather than a setting. There has to be somewhere, definitely. Yeah. You're still chopping trees down for me. Different kind of wood. Oh, I think you're in your inventory. Oh, you're moving. Oh, you're stopping. Oh, you're in your inventory again. Oh, here it comes. You would leave the pants for last. What the fuck? When you're in like free cam like that, can you use like mouse wheel, mouse up, mouse wheel to like zoom in and out? Please don't zoom in. Oh, okay, good. Yeah, I don't want to. No, don't give me a below the ball shot. What? Imagine your mum's watching you play this right, you know. No, not yet. You're just slowly perambulating towards the house. Oh, now you're running. Just like dragging your dick up on the fucking roof while you're crawling. What did you press? You have to press something. $600. Oh god, what's all this about? Because you're killing wild animals. Yeah. What, you die? I'm still waiting for you to get attacked. Oh, damn! You just like jumped and got like slapped. That's one thing I wish that, like, the animations would be slightly more varied with, like, the attacks from, like, animals and stuff, That would be a cool thing, I think, to see, but, whether that would ever happen. Make sure to get pants first. Alright. What do I need? Sorry. What do you mean? I mean, I'm not really in a good mood. I'm just, yeah. You know. Can't let it consume you 24/7. You know what I mean? Oh, I've closed the stream. I'm just slowly getting all the shit together and going upstairs. I mean, I'll probably open it once I get back upstairs for a little while, but yeah. Turn the TV off. Sorry. But yeah, it's fucking like, storming down hard outside. So fuck that shit. I'm out pretty much. What from the what bench? You probably need a tannery. That's the sort of, you know, objects that you use in Ark and Atlas and all those sort of games, like a tannery or something. Yeah, that would usually be the appropriate sequence. Yep. Oh, if I disconnect like temporarily from voice right now, like within the next like 10 minutes or the next couple minutes, I'll be back. It's just I'm walking throughout the house, yeah. And they have like different like Wi-Fi extenders throughout the house. So it would literally like it should just seamlessly pick up, but just so you know, if it drops out for a millisecond here or there, you know. Trees. Maybe you'll need to have like a special metal axe or something. Does that make sense? Has it already been confirmed? Oh yeah? Oh, cool. Tell him to send it to me. Tell him to send it to me. Or you just send it to me? Yeah. You should go to right-click, copy link, and then... I got my phone, obviously, yeah, that's all good. You sure? Ed, come on. Yeah, I'll look once I'm in bed. And I'm going to pull this curtain too because the sun comes straight through there in the morning. Oh, bollocks, I should have brought my other headset upstairs. The one with the earbuds rather than the actual headset. Oh well, I'm not going back down now. Right, 1 second. Hello? Okay, just making sure you can hear me. How do you get bark? See, I told you it would be something like that. Yeah, that looks kind of cool for Kylo, I have to say. I doubt it, but that would be really fucking cool. As much as I don't like Fortnite, you know, that would be pretty fucking cool. Because being able to use him exactly as a character and not use his lightsaber would be pretty shit. But same with all the other Star Wars themed characters, you know.
Don't you think? Alright, where am I looking? Where am I looking? There. Yeah. It has feelings. Never mind. Rip. Nice knowing you. Why not? Are you sure? Yeah. Yeah, on Scorched Earth, the really desert map for Ark, there's like full on sandstorms, like heat waves and shit, and because you need to like build out of that, like, you know, that Adobe stuff, you know, that they build in, you know, they live in with deserts, you know. Yeah. That's so annoying. But yeah, like I was just saying, I don't know how much you heard of that before. It randomly disconnected when I opened another app. That like in the Ark on the Scorched Earth map here. There's kind of like there's heat waves and sandstorms and all this other shit as well that really sucks, but it's kind of cool. And like you have to be able to survive the heat waves. You either need to like be in like a tent or something, or like be in like a building that's made up like that adobe stuff, whatever it is. Yeah. And that makes such a huge difference to the game. Which is pretty cool. And they also have like these little like Jaboa things, which are kind of like these little like desert fox sort of things. Those little like, you know what I mean? They have those that kind of like, well, they're like your companion pets that will sit on your shoulder or something like that. And they sort of like will like kind of like make different chirps depending on like what weather event's about to happen and stuff. So you can like quickly deploy a tent or something if you've got a tent in like one of your saddlebags or something, It's pretty cool. Go for it. Yep. Nice. You'll probably put like skin and stuff inside of it. Probably nothing, to be honest. If it's out in the sun, I guess maybe. Yeah, maybe. What? What? Well, okay, was it your mum? Yeah, I mean, it's not the really the game that's the hard part. It's getting the initial basic shit out the way. Yeah, it's just like Ark or Atlas or anything. It's all the same. They literally are the same game, basically. You know, just with different skins, you know, and different maps. How much leather do you need? Oh, you're like halfway there. Oh, is that for one piece, or is that like a whole set? Yeah, maybe just go for that first then. Okay, okay.